Not very good. I just started a couple months ago, and I haven't played like an insane amount since starting.
Okay, what's your
2
tag?
weeks ago. Barrel rolls.
Barrel rolls. And how long have you been playing?
Um, Trying to think. Probably 2, 3 months.
Okay, so you're just starting, really.
Yeah, yeah, very new.
Okay. Do you have any previous experience with other games?
Um, Other fighting games, not so much. I play a ton of games in general. Like, I'm pretty big into League.
Would you say you're
Uh,
you're very competitive in League, like you're a high ranked player?
yeah, I peaked Diamond 4 this season, so
That's pretty good.
yeah, I'd like to say that I'm at least relatively good at the game.
Yeah. Okay, so you're not an unfamiliar gamer by any means. You've been watching more Melee than playing, though, right?
Yeah, yeah, for
Okay.
sure. All right.
I messaged you
Uh,
the.
5.8.7.
Yep.
Okay.
And then, so how long have you been watching Melee?
Um, Probably seriously watching Melee, like to try and learn it since about like 6 months now.
About half a year.
Picked it, yeah, I picked it up sometime in the summer, and essentially, I was unable to play net play at because I visit my dad over the summer to visit my other half of the family, and I was unable to play net play there, and I had initially just started getting into Melee at that time, so I just tried to absorb as much information from every possible facet that I could.
I got you. What was the first big tournament you watched?
Um, First big tournament that like I watched the whole way through was probably Shine 2017.
Okay, that was a good one. That was a good one.
Yeah.
All right, barrel rolls. If you give me about 2 minutes, I'll be right back and we'll start the lesson. Okay?
Okay.
Alrighty then. Barrel rolls. Who do you mean?
Falco, but just like every Falco, I've got a pocket fox.
Yep. Yep. Okay. Awesome. You're actually in a very similar case to the lesson I just gave them. I gave a lesson about an hour ago before you to
Okay.
a guy who's picking up Falco as well. Alright, you in game?
Yep.
Cool. If I could play one character today, which one would it be?
Probably Marth.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So you said you've only been playing for about 6 months. Why don't we start with a quick friendly to just kind of see how you feel about the game and how you're doing, and I'll
Okay.
try to point out anything I see and direct the lesson further from there.
Oh.
Okay. Oops. So your illusion ability is quite good.
Yeah, I think that kind of came from just using it too much initially.
Yeah, and that's what happens with every new player is they get strong at certain skills early. and that's what's kind of gonna develop your game plan or your game style, right? What you naturally like to practice or what you got good at fast. You know? All right. So, would you say this is a? Do you hit escape?
Hmm?
Did you hit escape?
No. Oh, that's really weird.
No. Let me just reboot it.
Yeah, because I just have 1 FPS and it's frozen right now with 165 ping.
Oh, that means we disconnected then. We desynced somehow.
Okay.
Let me send you another code. Okay. So, how many tournaments would you say you've entered, or?
Like 1.
Okay. And
Yeah, I've only entered 1 like weekly.
okay.
Oh yeah, Dolphin just stopped working apparently.
I think. Oh my gosh. Traversal server connection. Oh no. Okay, this happened one time before where I just couldn't connect to NetPlay. It fixes itself within about 10 minutes. But for now, I'm going to have to work you through on this lesson without NetPlay.
Okay.
I expect it to come back within 15 minutes, but for now, why don't you do me a favor and open up 20XX?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll do it from my end, so we're both just doing this exercise.
All right. If you want to, I don't have my port forwarded, but we could just connect via Hamachi and use like a direct connect.
Oh yeah, I forgot that actually works. You know, honestly, if in 10 minutes it doesn't get back together, let's do that then.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you open up
Yeah,
20XX?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Okay. So do me a favor and go to one player mode.
All right. Just turning down the music right now.
Yeah, that's the first thing I do, dude.
All right. 1 player training.
Nope. I want you to not go to
training?
training. I want you to go to event match.
All right.
Okay. And on your first 3 ones, is the third one called Barrel Buster?
Yep.
Perfect. Okay. So I want you to pick Falco and then to press start.
All right.
All right. So this exercise is basically 4 barrels will spawn, and whenever you destroy a barrel, another one will spawn. Okay. So there will always be 4 barrels on this map, and as you destroy them, another one will come up. Right. So the premise of this exercise is for you to navigate the stage quickly and to break the barrels quickly. Right. You might notice that some attacks do not break the barrel in 1 hit.
Yeah.
Right? And this goes for in-game too, which is when you go to fight your opponent, there will be hard moves and soft moves, right?
Mm-hmm. Is it based on what knocks down?
No,
At
not,
like a certain percent for the barrels or no?
No, but I would. The easiest way to describe it is a soft and hard hit, right?
Okay.
You need about 2 soft hits or more to break the barrel, and you only need 1 hard hit, right? And what I'll say is the hard hit is the type of hit that you want almost all the time in combat. The exceptions are... The times where you do the soft hit are exceptions, not rules, right? So you want to be able to connect your aerials low, so fastball your aerials, right? And to make sure that you don't start them rising, right? You're not pressing them as soon as you jump, but rather a delay between the jump. You want to fastball them, and then, yeah, just break the barrels as quickly as you can. Let me know what percent your character is at. That one keeps track of how many barrels you broke.
All right. I don't know if SDing in the middle of it has anything to do with it, but it was like 97.
Okay, mine was 90 while I was just talking and dicking around with you, right? So
Okay.
I want you to do this again and try to look for small improvements that you can. Right?
Okay.
So start the lesson up again and remember the few pieces of advice I gave, which is make sure you're fast falling. You're not doing rising aerials either. Make sure you're dashing after the aerial connects, right? And then don't do the light hits on barrels, right? So keep doing this
Oh
exercise
shit.
a little bit and tell me how it's going or any problem areas you have, okay?
Mhm.
All right. So what is your favorite move of choice down here? Back here?
That's a good question. Probably back air.
Yeah,
I
back
do like
here.
down air, but I have a very hard time getting in with it.
Um oh, more so on this lesson in particular, right?
Yeah.
Are you doing okay with down airs on this lesson?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so notice the spacing that you do the down airs too, right? Try to get that max distance, and then also try to get close up to the barrel and then do it, right? So you might do
Yeah.
this full drift left and right, right? But you can also kind of like waveland on top of the barrel, so you get to the second platform with a jump waveland, and then you do a little short hop, right? And what I'm trying to get you to do is to not do the same type of down air or the same type of aerial for every barrel you're hitting, right?
Okay.
So the big thing about this lesson, right? The small lesson is attack fast. Okay. The bigger lesson is attack accurately and creatively. Right, so I'm asking you to move around and yes, get a high score, but also don't do the exact same type of approach on all the barrels. Don't just use the C-stick and smash barrels the whole time either, right?
Yeah.
You want to challenge yourself in a way that you can see this is a useful practice.
Okay. I ended up with 105 that time.
105? Okay. What I would say is we can kind of move on from this now, but what I would
Yeah.
say is that for homework, you want to reach 120 or 130 as fast as you can, right?
Okay.
Right now, one of the big improvements you could probably make is just L canceling and dashing after the barrel.
Okay.
Right? You're probably not moving from one barrel to the next one as quickly as you can. So that is one practice exercise that we're gonna go over. Okay?
Okay.
So let me see if the connection has gone back, and I'll think about the straight connection, because I'm pretty sure everyone in Smash Ladder is going to say the same thing, that
Yeah.
it's down. Can you go to training mode for me?
All right.
Alright, and then, so pick yourself as Falco and pick the enemy as whoever you want to fight. Alright, pick whatever competitive map you want to play.
Okay.
And now go ahead and, which character are you fighting right now?
Marth.
Okay, cool. And are you on FD or what stage are you on?
Battlefield.
Okay, cool. I want you to look at the combo counter, right? And he's standing still, correct? So
Yep.
I want you to real quick get a 3-hit combo on him for me, and let me know
Okay.
when you get there, right? You're on Battlefield, right? Man, this is hard.
Yeah.
You can always reset his percent to 0.
Uh.
And what you're going to notice at 0, it's quite difficult. Right now I want to just get you to practice getting control over fighting a character that's not attacking you at all, right?
Yeah.
The highest success I have is not at 0, but after maybe 20-ish%. And it's probably just because of the shine that you're doing
Yeah.
afterwards is not giving you enough time to jump and do another aerial, right? But if you shine him while he's at like 20-ish%, you might have enough time to get the third consecutive hit.
Well, it was a really cheesy way to do it, but shine into double hit up air worked.
Alright, try another one, man. Try one that doesn't use,
Yeah.
traversal servers are down and you have to use direct connect to play net play. Alright. I'll directly connect to you right after this exercise, I guess.
Okay.
Did you get the 3-hit combo? Besides up air?
Nah, hold on.
So another way you can do this also is to set the CP damage to 20, so that every time you pause and unpause, he's already at 20.
Okay.
Right. And maybe Battlefield is too hard, maybe you want to go to FD, but the point of it is to kind of give you more practice on what it looks like to connect the move with him, how the shine is going to look like after, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. After 20, after you down air shine, you just have to connect the next down air after the shine, and you'll get it.
Okay.
But what I'll say is one thing that kind of gave him trouble, and you might want to slow down as I explain this to you, is that after the down air shine on the initial one, right, you kind of want to make sure you do a jump, double jump, so that you get above Marth.
Yeah. And then
Okay.
fast fall into him with the down air.
Exactly. So you're already aware of this. Alright. Well, traversal servers are messing me up. Why don't you explain to me how I direct connect with you?
Easiest way, I don't have ports forwarded, is just, do you have Hamachi?
I do not. Should I download it?
Yeah, it's essentially just like, a virtual private network that, you can traverse two different computers with, I guess, is the best way to explain it. I've tried port forwarding on my, router with no, avail, so other than that, I would prefer that, because Hamachi is kind of annoying to use.
Am I spelling it the same way as the Japanese or the Japanese cuisine?
That's a. I don't think it's Hamachi.
Ham? Hamachi, not hibachi. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. No, I've actually used Hamachi long ago during, I want to say StarCraft or something.
Yeah, it's pretty popular for like games that didn't have innate connection.
Sure.
All right, there we go. Took long enough. It was actually at 0, but it was just down air, shine into back air.
Right, and it's just that you want to make sure that that shine connects, and that you wave dash out of the shine, and you're ready for the combo, right? All right.
Yeah.
So I'm downloading Hamachi now. Still can't get this traversal server connection. All right. So you said you did some barrel busters. You said we just did this standing practice. Can you turn the Marth now to evade for me?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I want you to do the same type of exercise we just did. You can do it on Battlefield or you can do it on any other stage. But now that he is set to evade, I want you to do the same type of practice, okay? So basically, you're going to notice that when you engage on him, you have to have kind of a plan for his movement.
Training mode, Falco.
Alright, so you got Falco on Marth. You're still at Battlefield.
Yeah, I ended up getting it. It was just the same.
Same type of combo.
Dare shine into back air.
Okay, can you show me something without back air then? So right here, you should be really exerting a lot of control over your offense and the way you chase right now, okay? So a big mistake players do during this exercise is that they chase head on and just throw moves out however willy-nilly. Okay. You kind of want to have a plan as you approach him, or approach him in very specific ways, right? I don't want you to just run on top of him, right? Sometimes you want to use lasers, sometimes you want to like have him run into you while you do a retreating aerial.
Okay.
Right, especially while he's on evade, you know he's gonna move, right? So the object of this exercise is not to, you know, zero to death him as quickly as you can. The object is to land 3 consecutive hits. Alright, I finished Hamachi. Let's get back to working with each other. Power on. You must sign up for a LogMeIn ID.
Oh yeah, you do have to make an account, and then essentially, I'll just give you a room code for that too.
Join an existing network.
Yeah, hold on. Let me figure out which one will work the best. To open it up myself. Alright, I just made it. It's Vro Melee, VROMELEE, no caps or anything, and then the password's just 20XX.
Okay.
Alright, there we go.
Cool.
And yeah, essentially, we should be able to direct connect now pretty easily.
So
I'll try hosting. Hold on.
What's the magic trick?
Play. Direct connection. The port will be 2626. If you hold on, can you just copy mine? I think I'll just I can copy mine. It should be, I think, this
25,470.
Yeah. I just copy pasted it into the chat, but that's the one that should work.
Okay.
There we go.
Sick.
Alrighty.
Set yours to 8.
4, 8. Yeah, 8 buffer. Alrighty.
Sweet. So I gave you 2 one-player mode practice modes, and I just want to quickly visually verify how you're doing them.
Yeah.
Why don't you show me this one real quick?
Alright.
Oh, that's not the right version. We'll skip that one.
Okay, yeah, that's a good point.
Training mode. Mr. Game
Oh.
and Watch.
You gotta
Yeah,
press
wait.
it, my bad.
Yeah, I gotta press it.
Training mode.
Go ahead, and this time don't do Marth. Show me Falcon.
Falcon? Okay.
Captain Falcon.
Anywhere specific in mind?
Show me FD and evade.
Okay.
Cool. And then 3-hit combo. Okay, I like this near to kind of, you know, see how he's coming into you. But notice how when you get close to him, he jumps, right?
Yeah.
So
I need to read.
yeah, what I want you to do is don't stop attacking him, right?
Okay.
I want you to, like, as you walk up to him, note when he begins his jump, right?
Okay.
So that's the distance where you need a plan, right? So once you get close to that distance, you don't have to cross that line. You don't have to make him jump, right? You just have to get close enough where he's... Let's just not make him jump, okay? Let's just get close and not make him jump. Get to that spot where he won't jump. Okay? So when you get to this spot, I want you to have a better plan, right? He's about to leap over you, right? You can maybe back up, like you go towards him and then back up expecting his jump, or maybe you cut him off in the air, but have a plan from this kind of position. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
It's acceptable.
Yeah,
this full hopping is kind of
right
kind of messing you up. Why don't you try lasering him so that he can't full hop when you get closer to him? Exactly. Same thing with low percent, right? You can use a laser into down air from that distance, right? If you shoot him before you reach him, he won't run. There you go. Right. And you notice how, like, during this practice, I was not afraid to stop.
Yeah.
Right. Alright, so these down airs right now need to make sure that they go low, right? They're being fast falled, and they're being started not on the way up. There you go. That's a little bit better. A little bit better control. So these down airs, you're still kind of rising with them.
Okay.
Here, can you exit out for me?
Hmm?
Go ahead and press finish. Yep. Turn the CPU to Falco. Yeah. Start up FD again, and then this time turn me to human, and I'm gonna kind of show you instead of stand. Yeah, there you go. To the left. Perfect. Okay.
Okay.
So there are too many times where you look like this.
Low on shield.
You look like a rising, right?
Yeah.
And
That's definitely just habitual for sure.
Well,
Not putting things low.
Yeah, you need to be aware of different possible timings and then trying different possible. There are too many times right now where you're skipping, you know, the thought process of what you're doing because you're thinking about the next thing. You're like, how am I shining or whatever, right? So, one step at a time. Let's do low down air together, okay? Try to keep up with my pace. No moves.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm.
So there are a couple times right now where, let's hold up, where you are getting to the peak of your jump and then you're falling with it, right? Without a fast fall, right? You're waiting to get to the peak of your jump and doing a late downer, right? But you're not going down. So let's practice just up down before, like no downer, right? I want you to just jump as fast as I'm jumping. Right? So you kind of get that idea about where you fast fall, right? You wait to the peak of the jump. There you go. Right? So now you're going to put in that down air after you fast fall. Right? And then you got to L cancel it too. But do you see how we broke down the steps very, very carefully, right? There's a lot of margin of error right now, right? Before you were doing low down air, but you weren't fast falling, so we had to get the timing down. Yep, good fast falls. Okay, Now, I want you to do what I'm doing. You're going forward and backward while I'm doing it.
Oh.
Right. And right now, you're not exhibiting a lot of control on the floor, right? You're moving a lot more than I am. That's just going to take a little bit of practice. Don't worry about it. And so you'll notice, too, that you're doing this, like, back hop flip,
Yeah.
right? It's because you're not starting the down air before you're drifting back. Right? You're drifting back and then starting the down air.
Hmm.
Right, so there's different variations. You're allowed to do the backflip, right? You're allowed to do all these different variations. But what I'm trying to explain to you is you need to be aware of what they are and how they're different, and you want to, test them. Understand why they're different, understand which ones you're doing.
Okay.
So, a couple times when you're approaching with this down air, you weren't doing it low enough, right, and you weren't fast forward. This will give you the best hit stun advantage, right? You're gonna get that low down air shine, and after that, you're gonna have so much freedom to hit. Right now, you're getting this low down air, but sometimes you're just dropping the combo immediately. Right? So
Okay.
I'm just gonna stand here. I want you to down air shine me, right, and try to get that 3-hit combo.
Okay. Cool.
Alright, good. That was a 3-hitter. And then the final dare that you did to me, can you pause, unpause? And then unpause. Yeah. That last hit the last dare that you did to me was actually a fast fall, right? The first 3 that you did were kind of these slow ones.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And you should be able to visually tell the difference. Good. Let's try again.
Yeah. Still kind of playing against floaties.
Alright, pause, unpause. There you go. Cool. And now, one thing I want you to notice, after, can you pause and pause?
Mhm.
Okay, is that I'm like here after a certain shine, right? So
Yeah.
after you do this, right? So I don't want you to shine and then do an aerial. I want you to shine, wave dash, and then do an aerial, right? I don't
Okay.
want you to shine immediately aerial.
Okay.
So go ahead, down and shine me. Yep. There you go. So that little stop in between is what allowed you to get the second hit. If
Yeah.
you attack too quickly, you won't get that hit. Perfect. Right? And you notice why now, right? Because after the shine, I get sent too high to get automatically hit, right?
Yeah.
And now you're gonna just notice that. So stand next to me and shine me. You're gonna notice how long it takes me to get out a hit stun, right? In that situation, I would need to tech, right?
Yeah.
So you don't have to chase me necessarily up here when I get shined. You have to just know how long I'm in hit stun.
What's the concept for that versus floaties as opposed to spacies?
Hit stun? It's the same amount of hit stun.
Hit stun, but following up on a shine. Because you can't just wait for them to come down to you for a short hop after. Do you have to full hop or double jump?
It depends on the character, right? So like, if you have to go above them to combo them, that's what you need to do. There's no mind games with that, right? I'm not gonna go too deep in it with you because you're gonna look up a video on how to do it based on another Falco, right? You're gonna see a
Yeah.
Falco comboing Peach, and you're gonna start mirroring it, right? I'm not gonna teach you specific or exact percentages, right? I'm gonna teach you how to enable
How to learn,
yourself.
I guess.
Yeah. Basically, you're gonna ask that same question on a floaty, right? Why did Vro ask me to stop after the shine? Well, it was because Falco was in hit stun, and the next move you did was not gonna combo good, right? It's because you are doing this, right, which is just missing, right? I'm not telling you to wait every single time on every single shine, right? It's more like after the shine, what's happening, you know? you know, you're supposed to react appropriately after every situation, right? So,
Yeah.
what I'm getting at is find out the cue, you know, to understand you did it right. So you turn on the shine, but then you're ignoring your cue, right? I'm up here and you're ignoring the cue that you don't have to do anything. You're still just doing your own thing, right? So it's not important what you're doing, the short hop or whatever, right? The important thing is you're doing the correct thing, right? That you didn't like go for a hit that doesn't exist.
Okay.
That kind of makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. So every character you're gonna combo, right? You want to kind of do it in this one-player mode setting, right? So like, you can turn me to Peach too if you want, right? Like we can just do the same exercise where you use down or shine me, and then Peach goes up here, and I go, well, notice how after this shine, you kind of want to go here, and then double jump over her, right? Like I can break it down for every single hit, but the most important thing is don't attack too fast, right? Because it's not possible.
Yeah.
Right? And then to be comfortable watching what happens, right? Especially right now, right? We're just learning. So if I shine you, right? I don't want you to just keep doing moves, right? I want you to like look at it and hit with a better move, or look at it and ask me what should I have done, right? Instead of just continue to string along moves haphazardly.
Okay.
Right. So I'm at 38. Yeah. Why don't you try this down air shine on me and then do the follow up you want?
Okay. Oh. Oh.
So now you're gonna notice that this down air is gonna
Yeah,
bounce me.
66.
Yeah. So why don't yeah, you can reset me too. Okay, hold up. That right? You did that.
I wave landed in place, I think.
You did this, that. Okay, even if you did land, you did this.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And then so stand where I am.
Hmm?
Okay, I went here. Right? There's just zero chance you're gonna continue this combo.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, so look for ways to string it into
Well-
something more.
Well, you know how to string it more. It's this. Right? When you down air shine me, you're gonna down air shine me again, right?
Yeah.
I guarantee you at the percents that you were at, right? You don't see Falco do this at a low percent combo.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Yikes. Oh.
It's okay. There you go. Much better, right? And you want to just be conscious of where he's about to go and hit him with the best plan, right? Go ahead and
Okay.
start at 32. Good weight. Very good weight, right? You came over here and you saw I was going to come down on you. That was good. All right. If you down me now, I want you to have a plan.
Real good.
I want you to have the
Okay.
plan, right? That I'm going to probably go around here and probably have to tech.
Okay.
Oh, that's okay. I mean, even this
Yeah, it
one.
was just kind of the first thing to pop into my mind there.
Okay. Stand to the left of me, and we're gonna just recreate that situation again.
Mhm.
Down near me.
Okay, so tech out proves to be a problem.
Well, I mean, you could have lasered, you could have done something. You just didn't. You just
Yeah.
chose to stop. All right. So for these exercises, I don't want you to stop.
Okay.
Right. I want you to keep going until I
Try
tell
and do
you.
something.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh wait.
All right. Don't do that F tilt.
I was just trying to get you to the same percent
Oh.
where you
okay.
get knocked down. All right.
All
I don't know why that's-
do
yeah,
that
yeah.
one. Don't do that one.
Okay.
Do this. If you wanna send me up again, do that.
Okay. Oh.
Right. I want you to keep going though, because you
Okay.
you did this and then you just kind of looked at me. Right. You can set me to 60 if you just want to work on
Yeah,
this
yeah,
part.
yeah.
This is okay. Alright. You've done this
Like-
more than once, where you kind of just.
Yeah.
Um,
Probably could have what? What covers that? Just down smash?
Yeah. Can you
Phantasm?
please exit training mode so we can go to versus mode? I want to use
Yeah.
the pause function real quick. I can't pause in training mode.
Yeah.
Survival. Falco. Falco.
So you did this down air to me, right? And then I came out to here. Yeah, you can cover the illusion with down smash, right?
Okay.
Come closer to me. Okay. There are too many times where you're trying to hit this spot, right? By doing one of these, right?
Okay.
And
have to do it low again.
what I want you to know is like you're not aware of this distance, right? You don't understand what you're doing, right? So like if this was a real life thing, this would be like I don't know, you jumping into the lava, right? Like you just don't know where the lava starts,
Yeah.
right? If you had more respect for the lava, you'd peel back as it's happening, right? You jump forward and then pull backwards, right? So notice that you do these things in an attempt to hit me, right? You're like following me, and then you just jump off like that, right? It's because you're looking at me and you're not looking at the stage.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah.
you're just trying to hit where I am instead of saying like, okay, based on this distance, the jump I'm about to do does not exist, or it exists. That's what happens, right?
Yeah.
Right. So you have to check your initial position against the edge, right? And all I call this is hitting the line. If you can hit the line and not go over it, you know, that's a skill.
Yeah.
It's a skill in tennis, you know, all these.
Mhm.
Right. So that's the first skill is don't throw your body past something that's possible, right? And to do that, you just have to not look at me. You have to look at the stage. The second part is when you want to hit something like this out here, you can do it from here, dude. You don't have to throw your body on top of this spot, right?
Okay.
When you're here and I tech out, right? One little short hop is all you need, right? No dash. Do you see how dash short hop is different from short hop in place?
Yeah.
Right. Dash short hop is what's getting you these far ones, right? But now I want you to short hop out of shield, right? Do you see how it's nothing like dash jump,
Yeah.
right? So notice that when you're here and I'm here, you don't have to dash jump, right? You don't have to throw your body off stage to hit me.
Okay.
You can do this. You can dash grab. You can do a little downer, right? The
Okay.
downer hitbox is quite generous, right?
Yeah.
So why don't you just start downer shining me?
Oh. All right.
F smash.
Okay. Oh, I couldn't do it at a run.
Yes you can. Yes you can. You need to do run, down, C stick.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's actually a world of difference for me.
Yeah, you didn't know this. This is called crouching out of run.
Okay. I
Okay.
mean, I think just like I knew of it due to like running into a shine, but instead of having to do like a jump canceled one. But
Yeah, I want you
yeah,
to
I didn't
do,
know it worked on forward smash.
do this
That's
down air
actually-
on me, and then running, crouch, forward smash me.
Okay. Oh. Oh.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. But the thing about the run crouch is that you can only do this. Okay, so show me one more. Right. So you know that you have to go like a minimum distance, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's because you can't
can't
crouch
do it in dash dance.
exactly during dash, right? Dash dance is not a real stance. Dash dance
Okay,
is
dash in itself.
yeah, dash is the stance, right? So during dash, you're not allowed to crouch, but as soon as dash turns into run, you can crouch.
Okay.
Right? So Why don't you just start trying these down air shines on me again? Make sure you L cancel. There you go. Alright, and then go to the left of me.
Oh.
Go to the left of me. Yep,
Okay.
And then we'll do this exercise again. You're reversing that down air because you're putting your body over
putting
me.
too far to the right. Yep.
Okay, so don't walk. You're walking into not, you know. This is
That
alright,
was
so
just
watch
where
me.
it puts all
Alright,
around the board.
watch me.
Okay.
That's what you're gonna do.
Oh, my bad.
That's actually funny, dude. Alright, let's do
Yeah,
more.
okay.
Start with down air shines. Yeah, keep doing them good. Do them good.
Okay. Now, hold on.
My bad.
Yeah, I keep. Hold on. Just give me a sec.
Alright, yeah. You're gonna do the technique good. There you go. So what's catching you right now?
That was still not a run.
What's catching you right now is you're not dashing after
Out
aerial.
of, yeah.
Yeah. So I want you to down air me and then to dash after down air. Right? So you still have to L cancel, you still have to do all this stuff, but you're not dashing. There you go. There you go. Right? You just have to wait for everything to elapse so that you can start your dash. Right, so are you gonna down air me? And then run. Perfect.
Okay.
And then use the C stick so you don't get
Jumping
down
in.
tilt.
Yeah. Okay.
Perfect.
There we go.
Right. Right, and then what we can do is what I call doing it the combo dry, right? Where you just stand farther away from me. Where you just pretend to do it on no one, right?
Okay. Oh. B button going down to the C stick.
Yeah, use the C stick so you don't do tilts.
Yeah. Alright.
There you go. Right. And so one thing you're noticing right now, well, I'm noticing right now, is you're still not fast falling your L cancel, your down air, right? You're choosing to just do down air from fall, right? Yes, there you go. It sounds different.
Yeah. Kind of blends into the sound of the fastball.
There you go. Right. So when you do these down airs on me, you got to do them low, get that shine, make sure you're wave dashing good, right? And then understand where the shine's about to send me, right?
Okay. I was no wave dash.
Yeah.
I was trying to air dodge too fast.
Much better, right?
Yeah, sour hitbox, but it was
No.
there at least.
Yeah, it's okay. And then you're also gonna know other things, like instead of forward smash, right? Because I was still like relatively in the stage. Maybe you do nair or down air,
Okay.
right? I don't want you to do a smash attack this early.
If you're in the stage.
I'm in the stage, right? And I'm only at 70%. These are
It's not
still
gonna allow me to combo into anything else.
Perfect.
And it'll put you out of. Okay. Yeah,
Yes.
I follow the concept. It's just getting my brain to work well
Exactly.
enough to understand at the time being.
Well, you're still learning the combo system, right? And here's the
Yeah.
analogy I'll tell you that I just told the Falco student right before you, okay? Which is, there are often times where he did a combo just like you, right? Where he did that. Do you remember
Okay.
when we talked about this combo?
Yeah. Not
And-
leading to anything else.
Yes,
Kind of
so-
grasping for straws.
The combo game in this is more like hacky sack, right? Where the point of it is to kick the ball again in such a controlled fashion that you're gonna get the hacky sack again, right?
Okay, so essentially just lead it into.
Control.
The end game is a kill, but getting there is not just about the strongest move, I guess, or what you
Yes.
think you can hit with most easily.
Yes. And the further to go with this analogy is soccer, right? If you drop your combo, right? So I'm gonna just start a combo on you, okay?
Okay.
Right? If you drop your combo and then you go for more whacks like this, you're no longer playing hacky sack. You're kind of just playing soccer, right? You're just like, oh, the ball fell, kick it again. The ball fell, kick it again.
Yeah.
Right? But when you do this, you increase your chance of error, right? If I can hit you in a controlled fashion, that ensures you will never hit me again, right? That's hacky sack. So go ahead and try to get a. I'm at 76, right? Yeah. I'm gonna bounce.
Okay. Yeah. Bounce left, I guess, or bounce right?
Bounce left.
Okay.
You gotta dash after that.
Yeah.
There you go. Right. Much better plan. Much better movement.
Survival.
All right. Let me write some stuff down because we've actually been talking for almost an hour. So we got about 15 more minutes, but I want to make sure I get everything written down. Okay. So we started this off with just fast falling down airs, moving out of shine better, fluently and patiently. Right, sometimes out of shine you got to be patient.
Yeah.
Combo move choice. Right, you want the combos to send in a controlled fashion. Alright, why don't you try the down air shine stuff on me again? You can start from 0 too. Don't be shy. Almost. Okay, not bad. But don't relieve the pressure, right? I want you to keep edge guarding.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. Good. Right, and as we said before, you're allowed to do aerials too.
Okay.
At the edge, this is a good kill move. So
Yeah.
it's a good choice.
Was that just guessing wrong on the
shine?
Well, that was because I moved it to the right and didn't realize, right?
Exactly. So you crossed me up by accident, right? You accidentally were here, and it's just highly more likely I smashed DI.
That you're gonna go left.
So one thing you can do during ambiguous is wave dash down.
Wave dash down. Okay.
Good. And what I liked about this, perfect. We can stop now. What I liked about this was as you pushed out, you shot a laser, and then you made another move, right? And what's sick about this is this laser kind of ensures I don't like kind of tech here roll in, and like or tech here and jump out, right? So I like what you're doing right now, which is using the pressure that you're building and moving towards me safely, right? Do a down air from here, and what you're gonna notice is I'm gonna have like most of the stage, right?
Yeah.
To tech. So I want you to do that the same type of laser pressure we just showed.
Okay. All right, just go
Down
for
air.
that.
Yeah, down air me towards the left.
Okay. That's not laser pressure.
No, that's okay. But what I kind of want to see is go to my left. Is I kind of want to see it like this, right? And it's not that low down there that we talked about for comboing, right? Because I'm already at 89%.
Okay. Doesn't really matter as long as it knocks you down.
Yeah, right. So I'm doing it much more wide, right? And you kind of are still doing that low percent kind of combo thing.
Yeah.
So at 89, it's starting to be more safe to throw this like long down air.
All right.
There you go. Right, and then you could have gone for this aerial. You were moving fast enough where you could have chased me, definitely.
Yeah, just gone straight to the aerial.
Yeah, you can skip the gun.
Oh.
You can skip the gun if you don't want to do it. There you go. Perfect. Yeah, the percents we keep going through like change the situation, but it's the same type of concept, right? Where you just have to be ready. All right, make sure you fast fall. There you go. Not a bad plan. Alright, try one more time. Good. Okay, hold up. After this laser, don't do this running up smash.
Okay.
Okay. You reset me, right?
Yeah, laser
while I was on the
reset.
ground. Exactly. So what I'm trying to get at is don't use this move to punish free hit.
Okay.
right? So like you get a free hit.
Up tilt there instead.
Yeah,
If
you want to
my
do the
brain's
big
enough.
money moves. Exactly, right? It goes back to hacky sack, where if you do this, this is like a bicycle kick for soccer, right?
Yeah.
Right, and this is like set myself up for combos.
Yeah.
Even down air
That's
shine.
also much. If I can actually think enough to get an up tilt out, it's much easier not to miss, I guess.
Yes.
Very little end lag.
Right, and you want to keep working on those types of moves, right? Like low risk, high reward, low commitment. Right.
Okay.
So actually, why don't you F smash me a couple times? All right, now laser. All right, and exactly. So after this laser, I want you to instead of doing that big kick move, right? Because I was only at 50%. After you
Shine
get that
or
laser
up?
reset, exactly. Look for something maybe like a down air shine or maybe an up tilt, right? We're gonna have to set this up though. You have to knock me again. Do a down air. Okay, and now laser.
Alright.
All right. So after this laser, I need you
Okay,
to.
after the laser, yeah, go for an immediate downer after.
Yeah, that's the fastest one.
Okay.
So down air me. Okay, laser. Close.
Oh.
That was close.
Yeah,
You missed your
need to
dash.
Dash it. Yep.
There you go. Okay. Perfect. Right. And what you notice though that is the long kind of downer that I said was safe at that percent. It kind of it kind of like bounced me off. Right.
Okay.
If you did that low downer like that, you might have had a little bit more control of that bounce type situation.
Okay.
Right. And you know, I'm only telling you the differences so that you can control the choice. Right. This high downer is okay at higher percents, but you know, then I bounced off weird. This is good. This is good. That was good. That was actually really good. Okay, keep going.
All right.
Not bad.
I wanted to pivot that, or not pivot, but just turn around up tilt.
Oh, that'd be good. Can you show me wave dash up tilt?
Oh.
It's actually a tricky move for me to learn. There you go, right? So this is just one of those kicks that you kind of have to just practice, right? The wave dash timing. After the wave dash, you hold upwards. So yeah, it's as you're in the animation, you can hold up, and then just make sure you don't hit A or hold A too hard, right? You can't start it early either. If you start early, you'll do the up smash.
Okay. I didn't even realize you could hold up. I was just trying to inch it in.
Yeah, that's the cool thing, right? Is that when you're stuck in an animation, right, you can hold different directions. Right? If you're up smashing, you're either hitting it too hard, holding A, or pressing it too early.
It's definitely pressing A too early, judging by what I've been doing.
I kind of use the sound effect to kind of help me. Right, and if you're jumping, that means you're pressing up too hard or twice. Right? You're allowed to kind of like buffer it, but you don't have to, you know, hold it all the way up or anything. Right? So I'd say I would definitely recommend practicing some of these subtle kicks that are a little bit more challenging to you, like the wave dash up tilt or the running forward smash. Right?
Yeah.
You got those down pretty quickly, so it's just a matter of kind of like thinking about which ones you don't know yet, or practicing the ones you're weak at, right? The wave dash up tilt will always be good. I'll tell you that right now. Is being able to up tilt in different spots. You know, like if I'm here and then I up tilt you, you know, that's good, right? Moving a backwards hitbox.
Nope.
I'm gonna write this down. Wave dash tilt, or placing A attacks. Yeah. So now you have ways to place the A attack with running crouch, with wave dash, how you're placing your down air too. You said you watch a lot of Melee, right?
Yeah.
Okay. This coming week when you watch Falco, this is the same homework I gave to the other Falco too, dude, is during the combo, right? So don't do anything. Right? Like you want to like look at small things, right? Like did he cross him up? When does he do up tilt instead of shine? You know, and try to take note of all these small things, because when you're practicing, there's too many times where the idea is right, but there's something small, you know, that's wrong. You know, I'm getting at, like the way you were down there, you weren't fast falling, right? But until I point out, like you have to fast fall at my pace, right? And we just did a little bit of jumping exercise, right? And I mean, dude, when I was at your age, learning Melee, literally in my first couple months, I was on Smash boards all the time looking at frame data. You know, why am I missing this move? You know, like you said you were doing up smash because you're too early, right? Like all of these questions helped me immensely in my improvement. What was wrong about my timing? You know, why did the down air not combo the way, you know, the pros did it? You know, each of these small questions should help you a lot. Yeah, just try to delay the A button a little bit, because I think you're pressing it before the wave dash animation is done.
Okay.
And if you're jumping, you're pressing up twice.
Yeah, it's something I definitely just have to sit there and lab for a bit until I have the muscle memory.
And you know, you were practicing different aerials with me today too, just like low, the high down air from far away, when to do it, right?
Yeah.
So let me look real quick. I gave you some homework with the barrel buster, the training mode, the 3-hit combo, right? You want to make sure you get those 3-hit combos and that you're doing them not just with back air, but more versions of these down air shines, right? If you can get these down air shines to actually hit 3 combos on the combo meter in training mode, that's very good, right?
Okay.
That means there's no escape, right? But if you keep consistently dropping the combo and only doing 1 or 2 hits, that means there's possible escape, right? Like you down air them and they SDI roll out, you know?
Yeah.
So right now it looks like your basic skills of the game are actually quite good for 6 months, right? Like you know how to recover, you know how to place yourself.
Yeah.
But a big thing I'm noticing is the way you attack, the accuracy, you know, the control needs to be improved a little bit. We got about 5 more minutes, so I'm gonna just drill out 1 or 2 last things with you, unless you have a major question that I can kind of answer now.
No, I'm down for anything, to be honest.
All right, sick. Okay,
I'm
so
gleaning a lot.
awesome, dude, awesome. And yeah, I really hope not only do you learn a lot, but you have enough homework to kind of guide you, you know, this upcoming month or 2. So I want you to try to combo me with just shine, right? Shine me and then wave dash shine and then shine, shine, shine. Basically.
Okay. Yikes.
A little bit better. Alright, it's starting to stale. Can you rapid jab me? Okay. Now, we'll do the shines.
Yeah, just S2. Okay.
Well, I have to get the move unstale.
Yeah, unstale and then just at that percent. Because it floats. It floats when you're at a... Is it floating when stale or when you're at a high percent, or both?
It's more stale than high percent.
Okay.
So go ahead and do more shine exercises. Yep. So now, yeah, just the fluidity of you wave dashing out is going to improve, right? The horizontal length also
Yeah.
can be slightly improved. Can you practice a few wave dashes with me?
Yeah.
Oh, these are good. These are actually very good. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's more just me not knowing where to commit to very well right now as to why I'm doing shorter ones as to be non-committal because I don't have enough control to stop myself from crossing over on you if I do too long of ones.
Okay.
I don't know if that makes sense, but it's more or less just me not having enough faith in judging where you are as to why I'm doing such short wave dashes.
No, I've been there too, dude. And what I'll say is you'll start recognizing the initial position better, right? So if I'm to the right of you, you're more likely just gonna do that.
Yeah, just
right?
go hard right.
And what I said earlier was if it's ambiguous, you kind of just go down.
Yeah. Oh.
This is good. I'm not really DIing at all. So this is just based
I
on
can tell.
this is just based on where you're hitting me exactly. Right. Better, but just make sure that after the shine exactly, you're still canceling it. Right. So that's been about the hour. We talked about attacking. Yeah. We talked about different practice modes. Other stuff like appreciating the tech, right? When percents grow, I get knocked down. Move choice. Changing with percent. Okay. Fast falling down airs, moving out of shine fluently and patiently. Combo move choice. Placing your A attacks. Move choice changing with percent. And that's pretty much all the topics. I gave you the practice modes, the barrel buster. I gave you... Okay, yeah, so on YouTube this week, right? YouTube is really good in that the speed up, slow down, pause, and frame by frame buttons are all very good, right? So don't be afraid to pause during combos.
Yeah.
And to be very clear about what's happening.
It reminds me of a couple of times whenever during the college semester I'd watch videos for classes in like 1.25 speed just to get through them faster to like learn the lecture or whatever, and then it would still be set up that way, and I would end up watching a melee video after that, and I'd just be blown away, and then I'd realize that I had the speed wrong because like I was watching like Army versus someone, and I actually was just mind blown by how fast he was moving, and I was like, wait a second. But yeah.
No, you're onto
absolutely.
Something though, which is you're allowed to watch these videos faster if you want to scout for something too, right? Like I've watched a couple videos in 2 times,
Just
and then you slow it down.
Want.
Exactly, you slow it down when you see what you want to find, right? So, I hope you had a good time. I think you're a great student.
Yeah, absolutely.
For 6 months, man, you know what you're doing.
That's 6 months just watching too. Like, I've only picked up a controller to play for like 3.
Yeah, man. You're on your way towards something good because you've been practicing the things. You just gotta clean up and keep going the right direction.
Yeah, it's a very fun game. I'm not like super into fighting games other than picking this up. I've always played Smash, just like all of them, but not at a competitive level, just for fun. So it was interesting. I don't really know what drove me to finally pick up Smash as like a competitive thing, because I always thought it was very interesting, but I didn't know how long it would last, and then at some point I just kind of kicked in and I was like, it's probably going to be worth it regardless.
It's still interesting, yeah.
Yeah, and then I realized it's very self-sustaining right now, so.
Yeah. It's cool that you're a League player too, right? Because I would say that I didn't vibe with any fighting games when I grew up, right? Only Melee or Smash Brothers really.
Yeah. Do you play League?
I've played a little. I'm not level 30 yet. I've played like a million games and I'm level like 25.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
So.
I've been playing since I think like the start or the end of 2012, so I've been playing for a long time.
Oh,
and it took me a long time to get good at that game.
Yeah, you know the grind then, right? So I'm glad you're a gamer, and I'm glad you know you have the resources to improve yourself.
Yeah, I actually just started playing Hearthstone ranked yesterday night too, so there's another grind I'm getting into.
You might have seen me streaming it. I love that game, man.
Yeah, I saw your it was on Twitter, your post about finally hitting top 1%, right?
Yep.
That's sick.
All right, Barrels. I hope I can talk to you again, and I hope this improvement helped you, man.
All right, thank you, dude.
Of course, man. I'll talk to you later.
Absolutely.
Peace. All right, stream. I am so sorry that took forever. That was an hour plus. I'm gonna talk to you guys for about 2-3 minutes.